Welcome to our deep dive into William Golding's Lord of the Flies. We know many of you high school students are tackling this one, so we're here to help break it down.
Yeah, we'll cover the main plot points, the key characters, those big themes Golding explores, and even some literary tricks he uses.
Exactly. The goal is to give you a solid handle on what makes this book tick.
Huh.
So let's jump right in. Where does it all begin?
Well, it kicks off pretty dramatically. There's a plane crash, and suddenly you've got this group of British schoolboys stranded on a deserted island.
Right, no adults around?
None at all. And, at first, there's this real sense of excitement, almost like an adventure. Freedom.
But that doesn't last too long, does it? They try to get organized pretty quickly.
They do. Ralph, he steps up, or rather gets elected chief.
Yeah.
And they find that conch shell.
Yes, the conch. That becomes really important.
Totally. It's their symbol for, democracy and having your say. Whoever holds it gets to talk. And Ralph, he's focused on getting rescued.
The signal fire.
Yeah.
That's his big priority.
Yeah, the fire. And they even use Piggy's glasses, his flashing glasses, to get it started. Which is interesting, right? Using intellect, science, for survival.
But then there's Jack. He kind of pulls things in a different direction.
Oh, definitely. Jack leads the choir boys, and he gets completely obsessed with hunting. It's primal.
That chant, "Kill the pig! Cut her throat, spill her blood." It's chilling.
It really is. And when they finally succeed and Jack's got his face painted, Golding describes this bloodthirsty snarling. It's like the paint liberates him from any shame, any rules.
And that's a major turning point, wouldn't you say? The start of the real split.
Absolutely. It fuels the conflict between Ralph's focus on rules and rescue and Jack's desire for, power and hunting.
And then the fear starts. The beast.
Right. At first, it seems like something real Samneric. The twins see the dead parachutist and think it's a monster, but it grows into something more.
It becomes this focus for all their fear and savagery.
Exactly. And Simon, he's the one character who kind of gets it. He's quiet, thoughtful.
He figures out the beast isn't really an external thing.
Yeah. He finds the pig's head on a stick, the Lord of the Flies, which is, basically a symbol of the devil or pure evil. And he realizes the beast is, maybe it's only us.
But when he tries to tell the others,
It ends tragically. They're caught up in this ritualistic frenzy, and they mistake him for the beast and kill him. It's brutal.
just devastating. And it doesn't stop there, sadly. Piggy's death follows.
At Castle Rock, Roger, who's become increasingly sadistic, deliberately pushes a boulder. It strikes Piggy, killing him and smashing the conch.
The end of reason and order literally shattered.
Completely. And then Ralph is on the run, hunted by Jack's tribe like an animal.
The whole island is descending into absolute savagery.
It is. But ironically, the huge fire Jack sets to smoke Ralph out, that's what finally attracts the ship.
A naval officer arrives. Rescue. But it's such a dark irony.
It really is. The ultimate act of destruction leads to their salvation. So, okay, let's talk characters briefly. Ralph?
He's the elected leader.
Yeah.
It represents civilization, order, trying to keep that signal fire going. The hope of getting back home.
Then Piggy. Often picked on, but he's the brains of the operation. Intellect, logic, science, symbolized by his glasses. Vulnerable, though.
Very. And Jack is the counterpoint to Ralph. Primal instincts, the lure of power, savagery. His transformation is key.
From choir leader to painted hunter chief. Yeah. Simon, as we said, is different. More intuitive, spiritual almost. Understands the darkness within.
Represents that inherent goodness, maybe?
Perhaps. Then there's Roger. He starts off quiet, but becomes truly terrifying. Pure sadism.
He's the one who really embraces the lack of consequences. And Semneric.
The twins, loyal to Ralph initially, but easily swept up by fear and Jack's authority, kind of represent the ordinary person caught in the middle.
So pulling it together, what are the big themes Golding is hitting us with?
Well, the most obvious one is civilization versus savagery. It's that constant tension. Ralph trying to build shelters and rules, Jack leading the hunt.
The shift from school uniforms to tribal paint and loincloths.
Exactly. Then there's the loss of innocence. These are just kids, but the island strips away that innocence. Ralph crying at the end isn't just for Piggy, it's for the end of innocence, the darkness of man's heart.
It's powerful stuff. And the fear of the unknown embodied by the beast.
Right, which turns out to be both external, the dead parachutist, and internal. Simon's realization, I'm part of you, suggests the beast is inside all of them. inside us.
Golding uses objects really effectively too, doesn't he? Symbolism.
Oh, absolutely. The hunch for democracy and order, which gets smashed. Piggy's glasses for intellect and science, stolen and broken. The signal fire, hope for rescue, becomes this destructive force.
And the Lord of the Flies itself, that pig's head.
The ultimate symbol of the evil and decay taking root on the island. It's visceral.
And how does he tell the story? The viewpoint.
It's a third-person omniscient narrator. So the narrator knows everything can dip into the thoughts and feelings of different characters. It gives you, the reader, this broader understanding of why things are happening.
You see the whole picture, the whole tragic breakdown.
Exactly.
So Lord of the Flies, it's definitely more than just an adventure story. It's a pretty stark look at human nature, isn't it?
It really is. It forces you to ask, what keeps society together? Is it just the rules, the structures, or is that savage instinct always there, just waiting?
How thin is that line between the schoolboy and the savage? It's a question that stays with you long after you finish the book. Something to think about.